What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fudge Muppet. My name is Scott, and today I will be taking you through a discussion on the topic of the Dwemer in Elder Scrolls 6, and whether they could be returning. Now, as we all know, throughout the series, the Dwemer and their mysterious disappearance has always enticed us Elder Scrolls fans, so leaving us to create theories and speculate on why they are gone, and whether they will return. So before we discuss both the possibility of their disappearance being explained in Elder Scrolls 6 and maybe even their return, let's have a look at what the Dwemer actually are. Dwemer, or Deep Elves, are commonly referred to as dwarves by the races of men. Now, these Dwemer are not like the dwarves of other stories. It's speculated that the name dwarf may have been given long ago by the giants of the Velothi Mountains, who would have perceived them to be unusually small and thus deemed to be dwarves. The Dwemer were an advanced race and civilization. They are well known for their skill and revolutionary developments in technology, engineering, crafting methods, metalwork, stonework, architecture, city planning, science, mathematics, magic, and the academic arts. As we know, they lived in giant underground cities that networked beneath the crust of Nirn, unlike any other race. If you do venture into one of these cities looking to find a dwarf, then you're out of luck. The Dwemer mysteriously disappeared during the War of the First Council in the 700th year of the First Era. Now you have a basic understanding of who the Dwemer are, let's look into the possibility of both learning more about them, or maybe even see them return in Elder Scrolls 6. In both the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind and the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, we were able to venture into many Dwemer ruins, and in Morrowind we even got to meet the last living Dwemer, Yagrum Bagan, who managed to escape the race-wide disappearance of the Dwemer as he was in a plane of oblivion at the time. Now, besides Skyrim and Morrowind, the only other modern province with Dwemer presence was Hammerfell, when Dumak and Indor or Nerevar forged an alliance in the 416th year of the First Era, which led to the First Council of newly named Resdayn. The militaristic Rorken clan opposed this alliance and chose self-exile. Their chieftain is said to have thrown the hammer Volendrung across Tamriel and led his clan to wherever the hammer fell. His hammer fell, well, in Hammerfell. Images of this have been depicted in a number of ruins in Hammerfell. I feel like I'm saying Hammerfell a lot. So hypothetically, if there was more to be revealed about the Dwemer, it would make sense to set Elder Scrolls 6 in a place where there are Dwemer ruins. Two of such locations have already been used for previous titles, so unless we see a return to Morrowind, it would most likely be Hammerfell. We would be able to explore the ruins, perhaps even uncover more secrets, but then again, the ruins have been around for a long time, and the Rorken clan wasn't even involved with what triggered the disappearance. So what would be there that would reveal more? Then again, maybe the Rorken clan didn't leave just because of the alliance with the Chimer. Perhaps they could have left Resdayn, or modern-day Morrowind, because of what the rest of the Dwemer were planning to do. So maybe we could find this info in some kind of inscription or something. Anyways, onto another idea. What if in Elder Scrolls 6 we meet the Dwemer in a plane of oblivion? A wild statement, I know, but let me elaborate and back this theory up with the teensiest, tiniest piece of evidence. Let me clarify that this is all speculation with very little evidence, just a hopeful fan discussing how the Dwemer mystery could be unveiled in Elder Scrolls 6. In Skyrim, Falion, the Redguard wizard that is involved in the process of curing the Dragonborn of vampirism, claims to have seen a Dwemer while walking the Plains of Oblivion. You can find this out for yourself during dialogue. This is just one tiny hint, and he could be lying. The main theory concerning the Dwemer's disappearance was the use of Kagranak's tools in the heart of Lorkhan, which supposedly caused the race to disappear. This is further supported by Arni Orgain's use of keening, which is one of Kagranak's tools during an experiment at the College of Winterhold with the Dragonborn. A result of this experiment, it causes him to disappear just like the Dwemer. Though perhaps their disappearance was intentional. Perhaps they have travelled to a plane of oblivion to rebuild their civilization with the power of Lorkhan's heart. It doesn't seem too far-fetched. Maybe they managed to travel to and forge their own space in Oblivion. Maybe they ascended the mortal plane and created a paradise for their people. Perhaps we may even visit this paradise. If this were the case, then Elder Scrolls 6 could take place in any province really, but I'm really feeling Hammerfell. Imagine the political tensions of the Crowns, Forebears, Thalmor, Empire, and perhaps even the Stormcloaks, if them winning is considered canon, which I'm totally down for. Personally, I don't agree with their ideologies, but I think Elder Scrolls 6 would be far more interesting with more political players. And most of all, Hammerfell would be great because of the Dwarven ruins, exploring these and learning more, and then uncovering a way to follow the Dwemer to wherever they went. Perhaps the Dwemer come back and reclaim their cities. The potential is unlimited. It would be so awesome to have the main plot revolve around this, or at the very least, a large side quest arc. Now, I want to state that I'm fine with either we do or don't find out about the Dwemer. Maybe it would actually be a good idea to leave a stone unturned, leaving the Dwemer as a mysterious lost race of marvelous minds. That is what I think causes a lot of the intrigue. Then again, I might want to see some lumbersexual elves in Elder Scrolls 6, so I'm a little divided. So how about you marvelous minds, tell me down in the comments what you want for the Dwemer in Elder Scrolls 6. Do you want to see them return, or do you want nothing to do with them at all? Like the video if you love yourself some lumbersexual elves, and I will see you all later.